And the winner of the 2012 Victorian News Limited Micro Business Award is Firestarter.
I think everyone gets up here and says, wow, that was extremely unexpected, but I can tell you that that's absolutely the truth. It's not just through being an environmentalist that I'm saving paper by not having a speech. I genuinely didn't write one. I apologise to the award organisers for that, but I want to thank News Limited. I want to thank Telstra. You know, we heard in the opening about the impact that small business makes, and Telstra giving a voice and pun intended to small business, to micro business, is something which is pretty important in these times. We had a gold rush once, and that set Melbourne up, but we don't have a gold rush anymore. We have small businesses, we have hospitality, we have tourism, we have these amazing startups that are jumping up every day, like Keep Cup, and driving our economy. So we can't put too much emphasis on these things that come and go. We've really got to put the emphasis on small business, micro business, on these medium-sized businesses that employ so many people across Australia and drive our economy. I'm extremely proud of Firestarter. We've got a program called Kids Teaching Kids. We've had over 50,000 kids in every state and territory through the program. It started at very humble beginnings with my father, and he was my primary school principal, and I spent more time in his office than any other child. He now works for me on minimum wage though, so I've had the last laugh. But he can't be here tonight. My mother and father are actually over in Indonesia meeting with the Green School over there, and they're an innovative school that is taking the environment to kids each and every day. And one of the things we talk about in business is business confidence, and that's never more true than our younger generation. And there was a survey released just a year ago, and kids were asked to list their top 10 fears, and number one on that list was losing their parents, which is completely understandable. But number two on that list was climate change and the environment. And you know, if you draw your mind back to when you're 11 or 12 years old, number one for me was werewolves. And number two was Doctor Who, and it still, you know, keeps me up at night. So we need to get back this thing that has made our nation great, and that is optimism. And we do that through how we talk about the challenges we face. And I think, you know, the stories that we will hear about tonight and the finalists, as I said, I can't believe we're actually up here, so it was a massive shock. But to read about those finalists and to read about the businesses that they've forged in supposedly uncertain economic times and a global financial crisis, I think, you know, we need to pat ourselves on the back a lot more, and that's why things like the Telstra Business Awards are so important. I want to thank my staff. Being a micro business, I can go through all of them. It's great. To Vanessa, to Michelle, to my father. But I also want to thank I'm newly married in March, so I'd love to say she's a very lucky woman, but I'm a very lucky man. And to have Stephanie by my side through the ups and downs of small business, and we all know what that is. You need your reality checks every now and again. You need to know what really means something to you in life. But you have to be passionate about small business to be in it. So congratulations to every finalist that's here tonight. This is absolutely unexpected. I'm really glad it's early on in the night because I tend to have a drinking problem when I get nervous. So thanks so much.